My name is Jablani Maiteleja and aka Cyclone the Psycho. Today is the start of my podcast, which is called Change Minds to Change Lives. So the aim about this podcast and the objective is to actually inspire the next great minds, the next great minds that are coming after you, to actually make them believe that it's actually possible to reach your dreams, and do anything that you are destined to be. So I will give you the opportunity to introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Yeah, actually, my name is Ali Boy. I'm from Cape Town. My dad is from DRC. My mom is South African. Yeah, so I'm based in Johannesburg. I'm a businessman. Also, I own a couple of stores like clothing. I own a modeling agency where I'm helping youth and the upcoming artists as well, upcoming actress, dancers, and whatsoever. Yeah, that's who I am. So.
That's very nice. I'm
Yeah.
so honored to hear that you do so much, in order to bring change in other people's lives.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna first ask you about your journey to success. How did you become the person that you are today? Firstly starting like with the disappointments. What are some of the disappointments that you came across with?
Actually, let me talk about the experience that I've been through. It's so like sometimes it's people. Us as people, sometimes you trust someone. And I think my advice to everyone, just listen to yourself, especially when you are chasing your dreams. You have to focus and listen to yourself. Most of the time, there's a lot of challenges. Like there's a lot of things actually. There are up and downs, So what you have to do, just listen to yourself and focus on what you do. You need to love what you do because nothing is easy. But if you take it easy, definitely you're going to achieve it. And I don't think I think for me, the message to advise people, especially young people out there, is to avoid bad influences. You need to stay away from friends who want to party, go to clubs and what so on. Focus on what you do. If you're a musician, you're models, you whatever that you do, just know that definitely one day it's going to be success and you're going to see your result one day, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very great. So what drives you to keep pushing forward, to the point of excellence, in becoming the best of yourself?
Actually, when I was younger, the reason I'm Ali Boy is because when I was little boy, I used to do big things actually, where I used to stay away from even my friends when they are playing as a kid. I didn't want to play with my friends. I was like, I was too. How do you say? Like I was too. I wanted my space since I was a little bit. I was a little younger. I wanted my space. I didn't want to mingle myself with other kids and what so on. Which I love people, but I wanted my space. I think I wanted to think, like I wanted my space for a long time. So I actually wanted to become a successful businessman, and I wanted to be the person that I am today. And obviously, I don't have yet whatever that I want, but I'm still fighting to get wherever that I want because I want billion. I don't want millions, but I want billions, Yeah, so I'm still fighting to get wherever that I want to be in life. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually a nice point because, when you talk about that, you actually mentioned the point of, detaching from mediocrity and, also, tapping to that point of actually find more of yourself. As you say, you want billions,
Yeah, absolutely.
Not millions,
Not
which
millions.
means you want to find more of yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is great. So what is your focus and discipline? What keeps you focused all the time?
I think it's because I don't drink, I don't smoke firstly. And I don't have friends. I have a business friends, I have a business partners, but I don't have friends. I don't do friends. And what I love to do is I don't have much, but I love sharing with people. So my modeling agency is the only modeling agency in South Africa which is free. I'm giving young people, taking them away from the street, distractions and what so on. So I'm giving them free opportunities, which is like there's a big competition that's coming now. We're having Somizi as a judger, we're having Crystal K, we're having Zahara, we're having big names coming on the board. They're going to be a judges, and I'm giving 20,000 like free for whoever's gonna be a winner, and I'm giving also the second winner is gonna get like 8,000, then the third winner is gonna get 4,000. Yeah, I'm just trying to like taking the kids away from the street, and yeah, that's how it is.
Wow, that's very great.
Yeah.
So I think when you mentioned that point of not having friends, I think what you're trying to say, like, you believe in partnerships more than friendships.
Yeah, actually not advising people to not have friends. There are good friends out there, but I just believe that having friends, it's for me, it's influences where there's a lot of competitions, you know.
Okay.
There's a lot of competition. This one you say I have this one say I have that, and what so on, which is not important. The most important for me is to focus with your life and just love yourself and live life, you know. So yeah, if you have a friends that you can always meet up by occasions of maybe a restaurant, let us go have dinner or something like that, that's good, but not a friends that are necessary for you to even put the money together, let's go buy alcohol and all those kind of things, bad influences. You can have friends, business friends.
Yes.
When I mean business friend is someone that share ideas with you, give you good ideas, say, no, you know what, let us maybe put 10,000 rand together, 10,000, so that we can start a smaller business for us to produce some cash. Those are the friends that I want to mingle myself with. Not unnecessary friends that are going to be like, no, let us do this and what's on, things that doesn't make sense, you know. Yeah, that's what I mean.
So you want things that make sense to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think the life is short. You know, so we're dying young now. You see, some other people live on 60, 65, 70. So we definitely have to take that chance that we have to use it very wisely for you to make it while you're still young, so that you can. The life is beautiful. Of course, you have to enjoy life, but you have to know how and where. Yeah.
Unfortunately. So, what I noticed is that sometimes when you want to become successful, you don't just become successful, you know.
Yeah.
You get to that point of where you realize that there are some of the things, you know, that you have to let go, you know.
Yeah.
You have to implement change, you know,
Yeah.
within yourself. So what are some of those things that you had to let go in order to become successful?
For me, sometimes there are challenges through example. If you are doing business with someone, and I'm more about business, so let me talk about business. So, example, you are doing business with someone and you see a person, you know this business is going to be successful. Say you want to partnership with someone and you see the business, there's potential, and you see the person is not thinking exactly the way you are thinking, or is not click on your dreams level. I think you have to let it go, because that person, there are people that can betray you in long run, like you planning to do something to them with that and what so on, and you see when you go further and what so on, things that start happening, they betrayed you. So you have to let it go for your inner peace, because I believe in inner peace, I believe in peace of mind and what so on. So for your own good sake, for your own progress and what so on, we just have to let it go and restart over. And restarting over is never too late. You can always restart over something, either it's small or big. You can always make it to the next level. Definitely, I believe in that.
Wow. That's very great. That's very great. So you do believe in letting go and, you know, in starting afresh every time.
Yeah, you can let it go if you see something is not good for you, and something that's gonna give you stress in your life, something that's not gonna bring you anywhere. Because that's why I don't believe in making rush money. There's two different things for you to hustle from the foundations and make you as a person that you want to be in life. And there's difference. It's same like people selling drugs to kids, like you taking money, buying drugs and come give to kids and what's on, smoking and what's on. That's a quick money, which is not good, because you must always think that what comes around goes around. Whenever you do wrong things to people, they can always come back to you. So it's better for you to not think about one day you can also have a children. There's other people, they're going to give your children those drugs. You're not going to love it, which is very wrong thing. So I believe in peace of mind. So if you can start, there are a lot of people who are starting with a stand. You can buy a braai stand and buy your chicken fullers and what's on braai in the street. You can have 5, 6, 7, 10 of them, and you start making 200-300 rand per day. And if you serve it nicely, instead of you having friends that they're going to smoke that money and drink and what's on, you can start and saving the money and make some cash for yourself. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a business idea right there.
Yeah, definitely.
So you are actually a business guy.
No, we're trying. We're trying.
So did you like parents, most of parents, they believe in like going to school, getting good grades, and actually like looking for a safe, secure job,
Yeah.
So how did your parents take that thing of you wanting to become a businessman and not actually going the school route, just like everyone else?
All right. Most of the time, I don't like talking about my parents just because I've got personal reasons with my parents. But anyway, I'm going to answer since I'm already here in front of the screens and what's on. I never grew up with my parents. My mom and dad, they divorced while I was very young, and I was left with my sisters. And then I went to my stepmother. They were treating me very bad. I started my life at very young age because of the conditions of life. I didn't get opportunities for me to even go to school the way I wanted. But obviously, when I started my first business, I was 16 in Cape Town, in Maitland. I opened my container for hair salon. Then I was cutting hair. Then from there, I opened a small place where I was fixing phones. Then I opened salon where it was a women's and male as well. So I started cutting hair, 10 rand, 20 rand and what's so on. I could see progress. Then I'm like, okay, why not? I went to City Varsity of Cape Town for just the media and what's so on. Yeah, I took myself actually to school.
Wow.
I took myself to school because I wanted to study. Yeah, then I went to Namibia. Went to my father's country as well. My father's from DRC, as I said. Yeah, I went to my father's country. I stayed for some times, and I had to learn French. And yeah, then when I came back, I said, no, you know what? Since the cell phone business is moving, I think I have to move to Johannesburg. So I came to Johannesburg. I started small business like opening a cell phone in. Bitrams. From Bitrams, I opened one in Bez Valley, then in town. Yeah, I started buying phones, buy and sell and what's so on. So from there, I went back to Cape Town. I started seeing my business is becoming big and what's so on. My parents were not involved into my life and what's on. So long story short, I just don't like talking deep about my parents. But yeah, that's how I start my business and that's how I become the person that I am today. I'm trying, but I know definitely one day I'll get to a point where I want to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a very empowering story, to someone who's gonna listen to this,
Yeah.
So and I know you don't like talking about your parents, as you just said.
Yeah.
So to someone who is going through what you went through, like what can you tell them in order for them to fall forward and not fall backward? Because you realize that you realize your parents' situation, but you didn't let that push you to fall backward. So what can you tell the person that is listening to this?
One thing that I would advise people out there is firstly, we have to know that our parents, they are our gods in this world. Their respect should always remain. We have to respect our parents. And no matter what, you must always know that your mother or your father, they're still your parents. Especially our mothers, they went through a lot for us. Carrying you for 9 months is not easy. Must always remember that. And some of them right now, young people, they throw their kids. They just feel that I'm pregnant. They just drink some pills and throw you away. You are supposed to be a very important human being. Maybe you are supposed to be a president of the country. You are supposed to change people's lives, but your mother just decided to throw you away. So we have to thank our mother for just the fact that they had to carry us for 9 months and they never let us go. they handle the pressure that they had, situations, sickness, and all that kind of things. That was not easy journey, because even myself as a man, when I have a small sore, I feel how it feels. So I can imagine now, put myself in their shoes. What they went through for us is not easy journey. So my advice to people out there, firstly, they have to respect their parents. It's very important. And the second part is, we have to know that even if you went through hell, you went through bad situation, your parent, they always remaining your parent, and you have to come back to them and just make a family, make a peace, because you're never going to buy a parent. Parent is just remaining the parent. And to people who are hustling without their parent and what's on, because our parent, they grew up in different situation where there was a lot of things that went on back then and what's on. Obviously, like now, the life is different. There's technology and what's on. They never went through that. There was a lot of challenges, or where there was, let's say, apartheid and what's on. Their mindset is totally different with our mindset. So us, we have actually to teach them some of the things that they don't know. And the world is changed now, where the world is equal. There's no white, there's no black. I don't believe in those things. I believe white is equal, black, Indians, we all just human beings, and we have to live life and just enjoy it to the fullest.
And love each other.
And love each other, definitely. Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful, my brother.
Yeah.
Into becoming the successful, musician that you are, you also own a modeling agency and a couple of businesses, like you said. What other mentorship that did you get? Like some of the people, that help you to move from point A to point B.
I'll be honest with you on my point. I do not have supporters. I don't have people. Most of the time I do my things alone. People always come into my life. They always want more than what I can give. So basically, I'm this kind of person. My hand is open to share with anyone, even the ideas. But I don't believe in greediness. I believe in sharing equal. So there are people. The reason I was meant to sign with very big companies, which is Universal. I wanted to sign with a lot of company. They even approached me, I was once in Brazzaville. They approached me. They wanted to sign me over and what's so on. But I've never wanted to sign with any record label, is because I don't want to get into stress of life. And other thing that I believe, as I'm mentioning that, there are a lot of people, which I don't judge. There are a lot of people that are going in through a lot of situations where they catch with Illuminatis and Sangomas and what's on, because of situations, because of life, or because of impressing themselves, or because they want to be seen by a lot of people and what's on. For me, I am not in rush of life. I think the life is too beautiful for you to start having conditions. You can't sleep. You have to do that. You have to wake up in the middle of the night. You have to do this every month and what's on, sacrifices. I don't want my happiness to go to the drain. So I just trust of, as I'm saying on my statement, I say, dream big, start small, act now. So you have to dream big, start small, act now. So that means the dream is not about you taking step today and you achieve it today. You have to take step by step. You get what I'm saying? So it's just a life. God give us life. We just have to celebrate life, and we know that one day we're gonna die. That's all.
Wow. So you have to trust the process.
Yeah, you have to trust the process. On the music side, let me answer you by that. There's no one who's sponsoring me. I'm doing everything on my own. So actually, my first song that took me out was the song that I did in Namibia. Then when I was invited in Congo to sing for TP Mazembe. There's a football club. The chairman of the team, Moise Katumbi, invited me. He's like, no, we like your music and what's on. Since you are half Congolese and what's on, you can come and do something for us, for our team. So I went there. I did a song for TP Mazembe on YouTube. The song went very successfully. The guy was paying me 25,000 US dollar. At the time it was like 300,000 rand. He paid me for the song. Then when I came back, I was like, no, let me just take this money and improve through my business as well. Then I took the money and just put it through my business, my shops and what's on. Then in terms of my music, everything that you see is on TV, on what's on, is my effort. I pay where I have to pay. If it's a music video, I shoot for myself with my company, my crew. Some of the people there I shoot with, like Offense, I shoot with Monde Dube, I shoot with different companies sometimes. But then I decide, when I see that things are coming okay, then I said, why don't I help young people? Because one thing you must always remember in life, don't take your hanger that you went through in life, you put on other people, because we all deserve chance, you know. So if God bless you today, you have to look after other people. You don't have to say, no, because I went through these situations, that means I cannot help other people. There are other people who think like that. No, life is not about that. Life is about, let's share each other. It's just life, you know. We have to live. That's how I believe. Yeah, that's how I'm opening. Yeah,
that's very nice, bro.
Yeah.
That's very dope.
Alright.
So you know, like when you want to create something, you know, and actually want it to manifest, you know, you have to find balance, you know, between the heart,
Yeah.
you know, and the mind. So how does that work for you? How do you find the balance between the mind, you know, and following your heart?
Guys, me, I think on my side, if we go inside the heart, I think most of the time what helps is a prayer. It's God, the connection between you and God. You know, for you to have a confidence and for you to see whatever that you want to see in life, I think you have to have a God inside you for you to always have a good decisions and everything that you want to do. God is powerful, miracle. Like, if you don't believe in God, that's your own belief. But once you believe in God, you're going to see nothing is impossible, and everything that you do is just easy for you to achieve. Or anything that you want to do, it's easy for you because you know that the connections of you between God is powerful. So there's nothing which is impossible. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you pray like every day?
Yeah, I pray every day. I'm a Muslim, so definitely we pray every day, like 5 times a day. So I make my best to pray where I can. I'm not perfect, but I try where I can to pray every day.
Did you pray before coming here?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Wow. So to other people who wanna be entrepreneurs, you know, wanna be successful businessmen, you know, what advice, you know, like, can you give them? You know, what is that that motto that you use every day, you know?
Actually, to those who want to become business people, firstly, for me, first thing is to always know that you have to be independent. Business person is people who, because I see there are a lot of young people, they are 20, 25, 30, they're still staying at their parents' house. That's not how business people think, you know. Business people think of taking step, because once you already reach a certain age, you must always think that one day you have to look after your parents. One day you have to look after your people, your younger sister, your brothers, and what so on. So you have always to think about taking a step up front. Say, okay, you know what? I think sometimes you get free opportunities of people that have parents. You say, okay, I have a father and I have mother. You have that opportunity. You're still staying at your place and what so on, which is a good thing. But if you're a business mind, first thing you have to allocate by your own place. Get a room, or get a flat. Try to hustle for rent. You know the stress of you getting rent. Tomorrow you're going to say, no, I want a computer of myself. Then you're going to say, no, I don't want to work. I want a car. The business mind is start by that smaller thing, then you become a business person. Once you move out of your parents, once you move out of other people's responsibility, you become your own responsibility. That's already business mind. So that's the first step. Then the second step, if you're a business person, you must never undermine any smaller business or anything. Whatever that is small, that's what can make you to be a boss. You can take someone else to employ. The moment you employ one person, you become a boss of that person. It means you become a business successful man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are two powerful steps, eh?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think our podcast ends here today.
Okay.
I would like to thank you very much for making time, you know, and energy to come here and tell the whole world about yourself and what you do and what you hope to aspire and what change are you going to bring in order to improve the world.
Yeah. Then I've got a message for young people. Do I still have time, right?
Yeah, you
do. I still have time? All right. Then I have a message for young people out there. People wants to achieve their dreams and people who are chasing their dreams. One thing they should know first, the world nowadays is full of, I don't even know, I don't have the words, you know. They are full of fake things that's happening in this world today. And people are living different, like, you know. So my advice to young people out there, if you want to be successful, the first step that you have to take is to be clean in your body. The body is very important for you to be clean. That cleanness from outside, it brings the shines inside. Once you clean inside, it gives you a confidence. The confidence it gives you for you to approach any businessman, for you to approach any big company, so you won't have any problem for anyone. You won't have the low self-esteem inside you. Once you clean from outside, it gives you inside. That means you become a confident, and instead of you taking the money that you are taking for alcohol unnecessary, having 5, 10 girlfriends, you giving money outside, take that money, save at least, buy a bottle of perfume, smell good. When you're sitting next to people, at least your smell should give people the idea of the type of person that you are. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So the money that you are supposed to be spending on those wrong things, you spend first on yourself. You should love yourself first. Then the success thing is going to come in your mind that one day I want to be successful. Because once you clean, you're confident, that's already success. Is the first step. Then the other step that they always to know out there, especially to younger people, don't be jealous of other people. Jealous is the evilness. Whenever you're jealous, you staying with that, stigma inside you, and it's not giving you time to think about yourself, because you're just going to be thinking, I buy that car, I can buy one day Ferrari and what so on. So the jealousy is very, very, very witchcraft thing for you to keep inside your heart, Jealous is not a good thing. You have to stay out of jealousy. Then the last point is that for people who want to be successful, either is older, either is younger and what so on, you don't have to be sleeping around with a lot of people. Sleeping around is very bad luck thing. Because you can take a woman, this one, that one, and what so on, you picking different bad spirits. Or a guy or a lady also taking different young lady out there. Sleeping with different people out there, you are picking a lot of bad spirits because you don't know what people are doing for living. Everyone, they are doing different things for a living. There are people who believe in Sangoma. There are people who believing in jinns. There are people believing in Buddhas. There are people believing in different things. As you see the news nowadays, people are doing snacks for them to make money. So you don't know what they went through for them to make money through the snacks. So you don't have to be sleeping around with anyone that you see, because people are doing different things. People are steaming for them to make money. So you don't know what product they are using for them to steam to make money. So you are going there, you go inside. Sex is too personal, like very personal. You shouldn't just be having sex with anyone that you meet. So if you want to be successful, you have completely to avoid sleeping around. You can get one girlfriend is enough for you, and just be happy with her. That's the only last message that I can give out there. Thank you. All right.
I feel like I can give you a round of applause.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the time and for the invitation as well.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for making time.
All right. Thank you so much.